All right, 9:45 in the Bi-Carrier Kitchen, and if you had the Mount Rushmore of chefs in Connecticut, this man would absolutely be on there. Arturo Franco Camacho has been on the Connecticut landscape for how long? Do you want to admit this?
25 years.
Yeah, he's run a whole mess of really phenomenal restaurants, gets recognized every year by all the magazines and whatnot. Camacho Garage, been open for about 2 years now? Coming up on
2 years.
Yeah.
September will be 3 years, actually.
I have it in my calendar. Congratulations on that. Nice to see you again, my friend.
Always nice to see
Always, absolutely. We're going to do something. And I got to tell you, I mean, I love Mexican food, and I thought I've eaten all the different kinds of Mexican food. But you've dazzled me with a Tlayuda. Do I say it right?
You said it just almost perfect.
Almost, yeah. It's like my
Tlayuda.
weather accuracy. Yeah. What is it called?
It's Tlayuda. It's
Okay.
actually, like I was saying once, everything that comes from Mexico is start with tequila and all that stuff.
You could stop with tequila.
So
yes.
what we're gonna do is basically a gluten-free tortilla, very thin, that is cooked over coal,
Right.
and wood, and we're gonna top it with some roasted vegetables.
You said you cooked this over coal or wood, so it's like a pizza. I mean, it does look like a pizza.
Exactly, people would recognize how it's like a pizza, but it's delicious. The flavor, the corn, all that.
So in terms of getting tortillas this big, I don't want a tortilla. Do you call it that tortilla?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do I get those?
In any Mexican groceries, you're always gonna find that stuff.
Okay.
So we're gonna do these quesillos, Oaxaca. We can put them in the oven, it can melt, or you can just eat it like that. It depends if you're outside and all that.
Right.
This time we're gonna do it with pulpo, which has been marinated.
I know
and all
that as
stuff.
octopus. Love that.
Yeah.
And you can, and by the way, and this is where, like a pizza, you can get creative. Put anything you want on
Exactly.
it.
So
Whatever is in season.
we're gonna garnish with a little avocado salpicón. I put some lemon in here, and it's gonna be delicious.
In there, avocado, red onion, cucumber. What's that?
Cucumber and
And
a
what's
little
this?
dressing. And it's a little dressing of olive oil and a little chilies in there.
Okay, I was going to say, let me squirt some in my mouth and we'll see.
So we're gonna top that with this and just beef. Freely you can do this, no problem, as much as you want. You don't want it too heavy because it's gonna crack on you. But,
Right. This is a fairly brittle thing.
Exactly. So we're gonna do it right here. So you still can do the trick here. So you can see.
And it
like
literally
this.
is. You're serving it up like a pizza. You're going to slice it up, right?
Yeah, exactly. Or you just like crack it as you go with your hands because it doesn't get crispy because it gets like, you can actually, it's the only one you can bend. You can heat it out, it bends.
And the key is gluten-free. So if you want something at the menu that you say that gluten-free, what do you got? This is it. Why haven't I heard of this? I mean, of all the Mexican restaurants out there, why hasn't this been a thing?
You see it popping up here and there because it's very hard to make.
Right.
And until you find someone that can make the tlayudas for you, then you're ahead of the game.
So what you're saying is nobody else in Connecticut can do that except for you.
Kind of. No, you can buy them. You can buy them.
Of course. I'm teasing.
So we're going to garnish it with purslane lettuce, which is some lettuce that actually people don't understand how good it is and how good it is for you. It's like it's like a crisp, but it's that flavor of lettuce.
Adds a little bite to it.
Absolutely.
While we have you here, you've got some pastries getting ready for Easter. Tim, pan over there for a second because I don't want to forget Easter. Right? What is this?
This is conchas is the bread, the Mexican bread, which is this bread pudding, which is plantains, cheese, nuts, and we have the Pedro Jimenez sauce on top. It's like a crema.
I love that because here's the Mexican way of a pizza, so to speak. There's your Mexican way of bread pudding, all these other dishes, but you make them your own. Right? Yeah. It's like I'm doing publicity for you. Listen, Camacho Garage. Absolutely, Camacho Garage is where you can find Franco, and really, your team is fantastic. It really has become one of the best restaurants. Connecticut Magazine just said you have the best what?
Mexican restaurant.
Just Mexican restaurant, period?
Very grateful.
Oh,
yeah.
There you go. It's all of the food there. Good stuff. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, here. This man is like family to me. He's been really good to me and my family over the years, and I love him to death. Come back whenever you want.
Thank you.
All right. And I mean that purely.